Hi guys, Janette Barber, Daily Woodie, New York, Central Park. I got a new phone, not since we started, but right when I came back from India, because my other one had grown tired, let's just say that. The battery wasn't lasting at all, and every time it got cold, it would have some kind of a meltdown, so I had to get a new phone. So I didn't get the iPhone 11, I got the 10RX, or is that a prescription? Maybe it's just a 10R, or is it an R10? Is it a 10? It's a phone. I got a phone. And now my old phone, my old iPhone 7 Plus, which was, the size of a tablet, which I loved, I had a thumbprint. Or actually, I used my index finger to open it, which was nice and easy. This one, there's no button on the 10RX5279, whatever this thing is. It's facial recognition. So that's really convenient. It won't open. It won't open with this. And we have lost our faces. There's no face. So I wonder if I could, and then somebody said redo the facial recognition with your mask on, but I don't wear the mask at home. Not that it's not pretty, and not that it's not really comfortable, and not that I don't really hate it. I meant to say love it a lot, but I don't. I don't love it. It's like, well, we've lost our faces, and I wonder what that's going to do to people, honestly, because so much of communication is in your face. When I was wearing one every day in India, it was weird because I'm smiling at everybody anyway. But when you don't see it, I mean, all you see is their eyes, and maybe they're crinkled, maybe it's a sneeze coming on. You're not certain. You need to back off. So I think that's weird. We're all losing our faces. We're like bad plastic surgery. Remember Jocelyn Wildenstein? This is a long time ago, but she was that woman. She had to have plastic surgery until her face looked like a cat. And who else? Do you think Chrissy Tiegen had plastic surgery? I mean, because honestly, she doesn't look real. Because I think it's plastic surgery, or possibly she was stuck behind a helium truck. I'm not certain. I'm pretty sure that if I met her, I could twist her up and make animals. So I know that's unkind. But you're not. Every once in a while, you can say something, unkind. And so I chose her. And I could have chosen, Shia LaBeouf. That would have worked too. Is it Shia or is it Shia? I think it's Shia. Could have been Shia, but I think, he's fair game. So if anybody has a punchline, please place below. That'll be fun for all of us. But well, of course, right now there's no point in plastic surgery because of the mask. Did you ever have any? I did. I had my nose done, and that makes you assume that I had a different nose at one point, but no, it honestly, right here, the bridge was wider, so it was kind of a little bit more of a square block in my face. Now, I never thought I needed plastic surgery on my nose. Didn't bother me in the slightest. But one time, I was having drinks with a friend of mine who is a comic, and she'd just gotten her eyes done, and she's, so she's trying to talk. Anybody that everybody wants everyone to do what they do, right? So she said, she's going, well, first of all, it was a little insulting. Get your nose done. And I said, well, there's nothing wrong with my nose. My thighs, my stomach, my arms. I got a list of things you could fix, but they were not on my face. And she looks at me and she goes, I can have it done for insurance. And I go, this ugly thing? And 3 days later, I'm laying on a table. I literally got plastic surgery that I did not need, because I could have it for nothing, and I thought it would be fun. It's not, because for one thing, somebody recently told me that they had their nose done, and that they were not put to sleep. That sounds more promising or less promising depending on how much you like the person. But they were knocked out. No, I was wide awake. I was reading a magazine. It was, they bring you, you're on the gurney, and they strap you down in 3 places, which they would have to keep you there. Then they gave me some kind of IV with a little Valium and some salt water. I think that was all it was. And then Dr. Frankenstein comes in with the rubber gloves, but you can see it all, and he's working out, and it's a rasp, and he's literally moving my head. The gurney was shaking, was twisting from side to side. That's how much, whatever he was doing to this thing. and then I also had a little lipo here on my neck because I thought it would look, it didn't look any different. And that was the worst feeling. That is the worst feeling, the suction, ugh. And it didn't make any difference. But so I got plastic surgery for fun. Why not? And I did like the nose better. It went, like literally 10 days later, I was taping a show in Canada, stand-up. I was wearing this dress. It was adorable. It was a black bodice and an empire waist and a black, white, and yellow geometric print underneath. I used to wear baby doll dresses. What a good story. What a good story. Well, that was my plastic surgery story. And now, because you know, you do that thing in the mirror. You go, oh, look, hag, goddess, hag, goddess. But I don't think I'm going to do it because the idea of unnecessary surgery, especially now, and I don't mind. I mean, I love my crow's feet pattern. I'm sure you've seen it. It comes all the way to my waist. But and now everybody's going to write and tell me I'm beautiful. Thank you so much. That's really kind. And oh, stop. But you know, you can see age, but I think I want to see it because my only regret is that I'll never know what I would have looked like. You know what I mean? Because these aren't real either, by the way. I bought these. GNP of a small third world country right here. And because these two teeth were crooked, and I was when I left Rosie, I was getting an on-camera job because I had a show on the Food Network, and I thought I should have my my teeth fixed. And when I got them done, I just had 6. He said I just needed 6. 7 hours in the chair. He comes out, he hands me a mirror. He goes, "You look beautiful." I looked at myself. I looked like Mr. Ed. It long, curved, white with an unholy shine. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? I was so horrified. And then you could see where they dropped off. I looked like Eugene Levy in Best of Show. It was horrifying. And but the dentist, I called him and I'm going, and he goes, don't give up on me and I won't give up on you. But he had to build more. And you know, they carve your teeth down. If my teeth came out, I would look like a pumpkin. So there's no going back once you've got laminates. So I had to, I don't know if anybody else has done this, but I had to call into work. I called in ugly. I really did. I said, and Rosie was so great because I said, I'm simply too ugly to be seen in public. I can't do it. Nobody, people on that show, you'd be sick as a dog, you'd go to work. Me, I'm simply too unattractive to come today. But he carved them all down, and I do kind of like them, but they change your face too. So you'll never know. And when I get really old, do you remember that comic London Lee? You probably don't. He was on Ed Sullivan, that's how old he is. Well, I met him one time in Florida when he was like, you know, maybe he's close to 80. And he came in and he smiled, and he was a totally different age than his teeth. So now I'm not going to do that. I want to find out what I'm really going to look like. So, and with any luck, you will too, because we'll be doing the Woodie for the next 17 years. It's good. It's fine. You guys are great. I love you. I'll see you later. Share it if you like it. Bye-bye.